Okay, here we are, back again, Stiggity Skog. So where we left off, this is actually the next day. So where we left off, I was gonna set the programming block, the programmable block with the script, and test it out, get all the pistons working and stuff in sync. And I was having, so towards the end of that, I was having some trouble just remoting into it. So I decided to put cameras on there, and you can control the cameras from a helm. But I think after the server reset, no, look, I still can't remote into it reliably. That's kind of annoying. Something that's updating the grid, I think, causing it to not want to allow me to remote into it. But let me get some materials. Just do a little experimentations. I was only on like 20 minutes ago and it was allowing me to remote into it. So if we can get the grid to update like that by placing a block, or maybe welding a block, or maybe destroying a block. It doesn't seem to be wanting to work. It was just working. I had been playing around with that antenna, making sure it was broadcasting. And other people's rovers are hooked up to the base and they're all able to broadcast. So. Shotgun antenna, it's on, everything's good, enable broadcasting. That should be all good. But yeah, it doesn't reliably allow me to. My antenna's on, right? Yeah. Anywho, I've got a helm set up with cameras, so we could just use those. Down camera, we got camera to the right, camera to the left, although I think it should be opposite. Yeah, I think the number 3 should be on the right, number 2 should be on the left, because left and right. So we can just switch that around right now. Gantry camera. So that's camera 2, camera 3, and camera 2 will switch. That way you hit 1 in the center, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, yeah. That works. So that way you can get a little bit of depth perception. Maybe just go back and forth real quick like that. No, that doesn't really work. I bet you can't really, this game would be so much easier in 3D. Well, anyway, on the mouse I've got a hinge, so you can manipulate the hinge using the mouse, or rotating the rotor using the mouse. It's really slow with the mouse because it needs really fine controls, but also I think it's on shear inertial tensors right now. So if I turn internal, or let's see, gantry. If I turn inertial tensors off on the rotor, it should spin easier. Rotor. Oh, nope. Okay. You don't want shear inertial tensors on the rotor, because I was having it where if I share inertial tensors on the other crane with the rotor, it just wouldn't work. But this one, it seems like it starts to clang out a bit. So we're just gonna have to either we're gonna turn that up. We're gonna turn the sensitivity on the rotor controls up. Gantry roto, custom data, roll. Let's turn that up to 5 and -5. Yaw, I think that's on the mouse. How about 2.5 and negative 2.5. And then gantry programmable block. Yep. Go ahead and recompile that. Alright, so it's in there. Alright, so it spins a lot faster now. And with the mouse, it's more of a fine control. Yeah, that works a lot better. Then I got the arrow keys and the mouse both operate the hinge. So let's just straighten it out a little bit. Forward, back, left and right, up and down operate the crane itself. And what we're going to try and do, we're going to attempt to latch on to this Atmo thruster and glue it to the side of my rover. Mr. Rover. Oh yeah, I'm muted. Hang on. Hell's is in Discord. And I'm back.
Back.
Decide I might try to get some work done on my rover. Alright, so what we also need here is that piston. Gantry. Piston. Down. Because that's automatically going to turn off when I'm ready to lock. And before, let's just get eyeballs on it. Oh yeah, we want to unlock this. Auto lock off. In fact, let's get rid of that so it's free floating. We'll get rid of that just so that it's not in our way. What we're going to want to do is we're going to put this end up and stick it to the side of the rover. And hopefully we don't get a clang incident. This gives us a better perspective of how far away we are from it, because we know we're centered over it. In fact, I'm going to pull it back just a little bit and adjust our angle there. Let's make sure our hinge is level. See, this would be handy to be able to remote into it. There we go. We can. Oh, that's not it. Shoot. I hit the wrong button. I want to go to terminal. For shotgun terminal. And then exclamation point. And the remote control blocks are right there. And then we can just go to control. There we go. And then I can get that pretty much level. And then since I'm right here, I may as well come down while we're looking at it. Actually, we're going to have to adjust our view. Hopefully we can still get back into it. Yep, control terminal. Exclamation point, control. Alright, so that's off. And it should automatically come back on. So we're locked. Something's clanging. So what we're going to want to do, let's see if we can get this to 90 degrees. If it wants to clang out, we can just drop it. But it looks like it's shaking. Maybe we'll go to gantry, hinge, rotor lock it. That's the non-powered one up top. And hinge lock it. In fact, let's set that up on the toolbar. Gantry man hinge. Hinge lock, and then we'll turn. Yeah, that's on. Doesn't seem to keep it from shaking though. All right. Let's see here. I guess we're gonna want to put it like right underneath this cargo can. So we're gonna need some of these doohickeys. So we're gonna start out with two of these Atmo thrusters. That should be enough to lift the entire vehicle once it's built empty, but probably won't be enough to build it after the cargo containers are full. Here, we got this one right here. Yeah, that'll match up. Build a little scaffold so we can see what we're doing. Get lined up with where we want it to go. And then we can remote access it. Oh, left is right, right is left from this angle. Back is still back. Still easy. And we got one camera set up. Ooh, we might want to have another camera. So we're gonna have to switch all that around, but yeah, let's. Oop, wrong button. So yeah, we'll just work out the bugs as far as where the cameras go and all that. But it could come down a touch. So yeah, let's work from this angle here. Hopefully we can keep accessing it remotely, because this is really convenient rather than having to put cameras all over the place and remember what cameras are where and all that good stuff. Right, down and then back. Right, they see each other. Okay, unlock. Alright, so it's unlocked, so forward, there we go. That seemed to work pretty well. Pretty easy. Left side goes here. Off-road wheel suspension. Left. Oh wait. Oh shoot. Does it go up one? Shoot, I'm a block too low. We're gonna have to redo all that. Yeah. See, it's even lower than what I wanted it to be, because now it's below the cargo cans, and that's as low as I want to go. Shoot. Shuki Kajuki. So hinge lock will stay on for those. We'll just keep those where they are. So this time, what we want to do we actually want to put our mag plate down here. Right? And then the other one right here. So those red blocks are not just in line with each other, but they'll actually be on top of each other. One will be right up against the other. All right, let's try this again. Let's get a good view from right here. I can just remember what I'm doing. Hopefully this doesn't clang out because it's got a subgrid on it now. And lock. Go forward just a little bit. Lift it. Oh, don't move. Stop moving so much. There we go. Nice. All we had to do is just get a little bit closer. Alright, everything's lined up. That's the center of the vehicle. That's the bottom. Nice. We got it. Shoot, was it here or there? Shoot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 between wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have one that goes here. That's the left. Right, and then no left. Right? No, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, what the heck? Did I mismeasure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, this one. I didn't. I can't count too good. So this one goes like right here, or maybe I just misplaced it when I placed it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Now it should be right in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, it's gonna go one more back. Derp, derp, derp. Oh, really? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, it's good. Looks good. The right wheels. So it needs to be in line with that one. See where exactly does this one fit in. So over on that side, it's one block back onto the cargo container. There we go. This is number, well, a right wheel, not a number wheel. And it's a short wheel suspension. As much as we don't want to use them, we're going to use them.
Energy low.
Yep, usually is. While we're recharging, we'll get the crane out of the way. So let's just get to the center of the room here. There we go. There we go. So this starts, oh, this is missing a block. That's one of these. That's probably not going to stay one of those. Then there's another block. Oh yeah, it starts at that next block, so it's right in line with this. This is the right side, the left side, the right side. Oh, that's a short one. Shoot. We need a normal one that isn't going to bug out on us. Yep, that one right there. Something's wrong up here. Oh, is that still a short one? Yeah, it's still a short one. It goes right there. Thought they cost the same components. I guess not. Or maybe it was missing some to begin with. Here, we got it. There we go. Wheels are on the rover. It's starting to look like Mr. Base Rover. Except for it's bigger, wider and longer. More cargo capacity, more capability. More sustainability. So with all this, we're going to want to come forward a bit. So let's see, the connector is up there. I don't know what 3 longer would look like, but let's try it. Let's go. We need conveyor. So we need interior plates. We need the connector. I think that might be too long. I'm getting hungry. It might be time for lunch. It's only 10 o'clock. Barely 10 o'clock. Now I gotta go to bed. Then I got to go to bed. I'm gonna try to play some BattleBit tonight with the PlanetSide group. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna want to put some blocks back here. So we're gonna move these wheel suspensions forward. These ones forward one, these ones forward one, these ones forward one. Let's just plan to do that for now. We should be able to do it without removing these front wheels, but we'll see. But let's figure out exactly how much longer it needs to be. So that, okay, so that, if we brought everything forward, would be normal. And this is where we start to get further out. So let's just test it out. Let's build a little bit of a wall in here. This isn't going to be the permanent El Permanente solution. And then let's get our merge blocks. Large grid merge blocks. One here. One here. See what these look like when they're under there. I suppose any large grid block would do, but we need to represent the merge blocks. I'm not sure if merge blocks are lighter or heavier than light armor blocks, but oh yeah, we need to walk out these wheels. We have all these set up already, so height offset, adjust those in a bit. Make room for our murmur blocks. Oh no. It's stuck. There we go. Alright, so lesson learned there. There we go. Let's just drag it in here. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So it's gonna sit basically right there. Yeah, coming forward like that would cover them up completely. And then we'll have a wheel suspension in line with these ones right here. See, did I cover up my wheel suspensions already? Yeah. See, I used the short ones, didn't I? I think I was using left ones down there when I could help it. I want to put it there. guess. Yeah, it's not working there. But what we can do is here, we'll build this up around this like this, so it looks like it comes out one more block up here. Well, it does come out one more block up there. Shoot, wrong. So we need this one right here. Now we need a triangle.
Nice.
Find something good?
Not traffic through thruster.
Let's come down just a little bit. No? Shoot, I got that backwards, didn't I? The one below it needs to come up a little bit. So it's gonna have this kind of profile right here. I think that'll look pretty good. Doesn't have to be the best. It just has to work. Then we got our bumpers. Bumpus. Got a pretty good idea of how it's shaping up. See, those all could be cargo cans, but in that case we would have to have something to balance it out on this side when they're full. Oh yeah, we also need to make room for turrets and stuff. And how are we going to get up on top of it other than using the tailgate? All good questions. All valid questions. Looks kind of flat up here, doesn't it? Well, to me it kind of looks like an empty canvas. If I do say. Let's see. See, a Gatling gun could go right here. Oh yeah. It could be off-centered. How much do these weigh? Let's see. I don't like how it's over there. There we go. Where's the mass? Oh, 692 kilograms. How much does the battery weigh? 1040. So a full cargo can is pretty heavy, isn't it? Oh, I want to fly. I want to fly. We're gonna have to try to figure out. We could put maybe one interior turret on it. Maybe it hangs off right here. And it could be angled so that it's good against. It's good for shooting against like ground targets like spiders. So the hinge could be up there and then face down, and then it could attach underneath the hinge. Or it could be right there. Let's try jigging something up while we're right here and while I got the time. So this isn't going to be permanent, but let's go with a hinge. Yeah. I suppose we could stick it like right here. Like right between these two wheels. Or you know what? We can make it do something like that. Now, can you attach a large head to this since it's already small? We'll see. Or am I going to have to make one off the grid and then weld it to the grid? Add hinge head. So how would we add a large... I wonder if, let's see. Let's go with number 8. That's a large hinge. A large hinge part could potentially fit in there. I guess you can. So what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to do what my original thought was. And let's see, we'd have to have the large hinge part. That's small. Yeah, we'll have to have the large hinge part, actually. We'll keep it loose. We'll weld it up. I think what we can do is weld this to the side of the rover. Come on. Come on, get where I can see you. Son of a gun. Why are you gonna be like this, grabby hands? You're a lifesaver, but sometimes I just want to punch you right in the face. Let's see. Let's put a merge block on it. Oh, that's right. Ah. So what we're going to want to do, we want to get the large hinge, the hinge part. So we get a large grid hinge. Why do I keep running out of components? It's like it's eating them up. Attach a small hinge head, right? Lock that at 9 degrees. It can move under power, but it doesn't have any power. So hinge lock on. So we'll lock it, and then we can. Well, shoot. Wait, do we have enough for? No. What? Oh yeah, that's right. Those require steel plates, don't they? So we'll put a merge block down here. And then let's just temporarily, let's say it's going to be right there. Let's just see how it looks to begin with. Might have to get the crane back out for this little tasky wasky. Let's see if we can pick it up. Yeah, let's get the crane. Grabby hands just does not want to work for this thing. Let's orient it ahead of time first. There we go. We can do it. We can do it. It can be done. I'm sure of it. We're gonna make it happen either way. Hopefully we don't make it go clang and lose the entire rover or some weird shit. Some weird shit might happen. You never know. Okay, so let's pop out, get to where we can see it. Should be able just to lock right onto it. Go up. Go in. Don't clang it. Forward a tad. I don't know what level it's at. Oh, it's detecting it. Oh, that's right. Shoot. I was trying to move my spice engineer. Alright. We are pretty damn close right there. Needs to come up a touch. Oh, shoot. Freaking rotor. Or the hinge. Here we go. Alright, let's get that out of the way. It might need to come up more because an interior turret's not going to fit right there. Or maybe it can. But it doesn't look good right between the wheels like that. Maybe a couple blocks higher. It might shoot off my wheels too since it's a subgrid. Just have to test it out. So you go up and it can come over one. That's for sure. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Glad I thought of it. And that way I don't have to use my Gatling gun for little NPCs and spiders and stuff. And I'll just do it on that one side. So whenever I pull up to a POI, I'll just have this front and left side of the rover facing the POI, so I'll have an angle, and then we can put a Gatling gun up here. So what are the variants here? The rocket launcher, assault cannon, auto cannon. I think we have auto cannon. So we could go with an auto cannon or a Gatling gun. Or both. We put one there and the other one right here. Something like that. These aren't permanent locations. They're just placeholders for now. Because I am going to go get lunch and then go take a sleep. Extraction components, A. Alright. Thing is going to be heavily armed. Oh, you know what would be cool is if this was right here, so it kind of has a symmetrical look to it. Like that's the connector, and then the hinge is it's like a couple of pairs. Yeah, not a couple of pairs of eyes, but one pair of eyes. And it could be offset just a little bit. In fact, that might need to be a little higher anyway. Or it could stay right there. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Cool, 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 cool. I like it. We got all kinds of good ideas. All kinds. Let's make sure we cleaned up because Mad Cat's gonna be on later and he's gonna start deleting stuff probably. There, I think we got it. I think we got it. Hopefully that interior turret works and doesn't shoot off my tires. Okay, that's about as done as I'm gonna make it for today. While I'm recording, I might continue playing and do some add some armor bits off on the side that I've deleted, and try to fill in some of these areas and all that, and work on my hot bar and get everything set up, get the wheel set up the way I want, and then I'll probably go take her out for its first scrapping mission. Like, obviously I'm going to replace all those. But for now, I think I'm going to take a break. I'm going to be done with it for now. It can lift a full load of cargo with these 4 Atmo thrusters. I need to add some small Atmo thrusters for forward and back. Seems to have plenty of gyro. I might add some more gyros later though. And yeah, we'll test out this interior turret, see how that does, see if it shoots off my wheels or not. Still haven't encountered those spiders, but when I do, I'll be ready. And I've got 2 top guns. I need to work on the way it looks, obviously. Probably add some armor plates up here to cover up the cargo cans and whatnot. I might even move the guns up a block or 2. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works. Okay, it's a work in progress. It's always going to be a work in progress. It's never going to be done. And there it is. As finished as is good enough to take out and start scrapping, I guess you could say. A little asymmetrical. That's going to drive some people crazy, I know. I love it. I'm a little bit of a troll like that. See, everything's a little off center. Of course, a rover is never truly done, a rover like this. But it is ready for operations. Got my 2 turrets. It's even got a little bit of an unfinished look if you look at it from above. It looks like there's a chunk missing off the left side where we could definitely put something else if we come up with anything, but there's no need for it to be there, so I didn't add it in. So it's just kind of it's got kind of that unfinished look.
Require half a Chinook?
I set up DOS, so that made setting up the wheels really easy.
Nah, looks like trash. Right.
All I need now is a horn.